Alright, the gloves are off, or back on me head. This is going to be a little compilation video of what just happened. This is World War III, son. This is life and death. A lot of people are going to die. Not going to be stopped. With the US election coming up, being who I am, the founder of Anonymous and a whole lot more, you think I'm not in danger? You think a lot of people aren't freaking out about me? Why do you think I've been so silent lately? It's because I'm not allowed to speak anywhere. I'm being covertly censored, threatened, and trying desperately to assassinate me and shit. This is going to be a compilation videos of something that's just happened. So on October 2, there's going to be a video I'm going to put up next of a bunch of scamming con artist communists who are trying to steal money off you and avoid taxes and all this kind of shit. This scam, it's a government scam to take over entire industries, the entire food industry and all this kind of stuff, and do it with your own money. You look this up, you see the video, you'll see for yourself enough. But you look this up, it only gets fucking worse. I basically just posted like, look, you're all full of shit. If you want to change the world for the better, then do it for real. Let's face me in debate. But you're never going to face me in debate. You're just going to censor me, blah 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 blah. Do anything to avoid facing me in front of the cameras at the table of debate. So if anyone has any so-called solutions that you want to propose, let's not have them coercively force us to go through your way and no one's allowed to speak but you. No. We all get a chance to speak on camera, on live, for all the world to see and judge for themselves. Who's in for that? And I got banned from Facebook for saying that. And there's no case that can be made against me and for the people behind this. That's going to be the first video I put up. But it only gets worse. So I got banned. So for 3 days, I've got all these changes on my account, back and forth all over the place. Of course, I'm not the only one that this is happening to. But obviously, I'm under heavy focus over this, over everything that's going on. And okay, the log says all these contradicting things that constantly keep changing. Narratives of history and events that cannot even be defined, all fucking over the place. And you'll see this in the videos I'm going to put up. But I just wanted to start by putting the most recent update in. Look at this. In fact, let's just drag it onto the... Whoops, I closed the wrong thing there. Let's just drag it onto here so you can see it better. This is the... recent my recent attempt to log into Facebook, right? You can't comment until 1 November. Now I haven't been able to post anything because I'm permanently banned and censored and shadow banned at very least. Let's go to my Facebook account. Let's just delete that image I just put up, right? Get a good look at it. So apparently now I can't post a comment until 1st of November, just before the US election. Oh really? Let's go to Facebook. Let's go to my account. And we have an account warning. The one that they put up there and backdated and made a story up that ends they basically made up a story to say, look, if you say anything before the US election, we're going to do shit to you. That's basically it. They just made up a story that cannot even be defined, that never happened, and just changed history, all kinds of shit. And putting a little thread on my account. They did it on everywhere, like YouTube, everywhere. So the account warning says, I don't have an account restriction, I have an account warning. It went from a restriction to a warning after this 3D ban for mystery reasons that cannot be defined and don't even exist in the logs. I'll just move my mug out of the way so you can get a look at this. This is because you previously didn't follow community standards, and we got two in an entire year. We've only got 2 little violations here. Okay, so a year ago it's been deleted, so I can't even see it. They've deleted the evidence of it. Your post didn't follow our community standards and harassment and bullying. Well, it's not true. They just made it up. Almost a year later, they made it up as an excuse to put this warning thread on my account. If you say anything about this political stuff, we're going to get you. They made it all up. And then, on September 24, apparently I violated hate speech. There's no such thing as hate speech. Well, it looks like you hate my speech, so you're censoring me. So, according to your own rules, I have to cut out your tongue. And more. I'll smash your balls too. So this is me basically saying I can't say anything anyway. Every time I try to say something, I got threatened and banned by Muslim terrorists and shit and Jews who work for Facebook and YouTube and shit and Google. They follow me across platforms and threaten me and threaten me with fake legal action and stuff, which they never follow through on. And then they just delete all the evidence of everything that they just did, and then they'll like delete my account or censor me and just make up another narrative and cover up, just do it over and over. So this is just me saying, stop genociding my people, and ban for hate speech. Apparently, the existence of me and my people are apparently hate speech. My very existence is hate speech, is it? So you got here, so 20 to 24, October 29, 19, and they got all this stuff here on October 2. So this is 2 different versions of history here. However the fuck that works. So look, we've got on October the 2, I said one thing. One thing. And we've got all these different, so we've got, you can see it's it's progressively going upwards. So up is the most recent. It doesn't matter because it's all over the place anyway. So we've got you can't post, comment or use Messenger for 7 days. Then they've immediately changed it to 30 days. Then they've immediately changed it to, we understand mistakes happen, so we didn't restrict your account. So if you didn't restrict my account, like, is this my mistake or your mistake? Or are you just hiding behind worm tongue wordplay? So all 7-day ban, 30 ban, and unban, all at the same time, on the same day, from one thing I said, the moment I try to fucking speak. And then you couldn't post or comment for 3 days. So we've gone from 7 to 30 to no ban at all to 3-day ban. All at the same time, after I say one thing, asking them to back up their claim and face me in debate. Oh, it's so bad, it cannot even fucking be defined. So 3 days are up, 3 days are up, still can't post. In fact, look, I'll go to Messenger, right? We'll go to someone the lowest person who tried to check on me. Here we go, look. Testing for censorship. Oh, hang on, I just moved my mug out of the way. I just typed in testing for censorship. As you can see here, I just typed in testing for censorship. Press enter. Hey, my message went through. But now, remember, I'm shadow banned everywhere and all kinds of shit. They tamper with everything. So look, let's go back to my account. Let's close this window. We'll open another one. We'll go into my Facebook, Messenger, someone who's trying to check on me because of my... Yeah, I'm a political fugitive looking for a political asylum in my own country, and Facebook are involved in, and it's gone. Look, how are you? Just checking on you, making sure you're still with us, my friend. Gone. Message gone. Every single fucking corner, the same shit. There's nothing legal or moral or justified in any way. It's all lies. There are no community standards outside the law, and they're just making it up as they go. This is war. These people are trying to take over the US especially. They're trying to take over my country, every white country. They're trying to genocide the white race. And they're deleting and vandalizing history to turn everything upside down in order to plunder and destroy everything in their blind greed. These people are terrorists who need to be taken out. The proof's all there. I keep putting it up. Who's with me? Let's go fucking raid them. Let's go fucking raid Facebook headquarters ourselves. And we'll kill any police officer who gets in the way. All they can do... All the government can do is arrest them before we get there. Because look, we can't take them to court. We tried to take them to court. The government's been bought out. They won't prosecute them. They won't stop them. They've taken over the city square. They have the ability to silence anyone, control the narrative of what anyone can say. They've already taken over your fucking country. We need to fucking take it back. We need to take back the town square by force. That's the whole spirit of law. So let's do it. Who's with me? Let's fucking take it back. I'd start an event on Facebook, but I can't. I'm banned there. I'm banned everywhere. And wherever I put this video up, I'm probably going to be banned there if I haven't already. Obviously for reasons that cannot be specified. So, there's November 1. Really? I can't comment and post for 3 days. Supposed to be unbanned, and now we get a ban on... Okay, so now it's changed. Before I can speak again, we've got another ban. I'm a ban for silence or something. You prevent me from speaking, and then you ban me for not speaking or something, because that happened too. I got banned for not speaking, for being silent. That was labelled as hate speech for not responding. They did that too. Anything I say or don't say. So look, October 2, November 1. This is what I've just put on my account. This is what I just did it live here. So this ban, this November 1 ban, doesn't even exist on my account, on the logs. None of this exists on the logs. They changed and tampered with the logs all over the place. It's all a fucking lie. Let's go to my, let's delete this image again. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops, I just fucked that up, didn't I? I have to do that again. Let's go desktop 1. I just make another. Right, I'll just swap them around for now. I'll just use desktop 1. I'll just use desktop 1 for now. I just deleted that instead of the image. I have to add my desktop again. Let's delete that image. And we'll go open desktop. That'll do. So, shit, what was I going to do? Yeah, I was going to go through. Okay, look, here's a video of a game I was making. Right, I can't see any views here. Let's move my mug out of the way. Where's my views? Obviously, can't see likes or anything. They've admitted they censored all the likes, and I don't give a shit about likes. I just want to make sure that it's reached that certain important things reach the intended people. Let's click this. I have no views. It doesn't, not zero. There's no view count. It's gone. Let's go. All my videos. There's nothing. Look. Now look, you stupid bastards. No view count. Nothing. Everywhere. I'm like. They shadow ban me, and then they shadow ban me from being able to tell how shadow banned I am. It's like criminal lies all over the place, every step of the way. There's no rule of law whatsoever. There's no one's enforcing it. You have to enforce it yourself, or the world's gone. Your government, you need to take out the immediate threat first. Let's take out fucking Facebook. Let's go raid, arrest, and if we can't put them to prison, we have to fucking execute them. They've taken over the town square by force. They're doing all these crimes. We have to do whatever you have to do in self-defense of yourself and your country and other people that they're victims. These are the same people who are going advertising fucking pedophilia shit all over fucking Facebook over and over again. Caught red-handed. Well, you're just gonna sit there and virtue signal while the world burns around you, as a toxic filth who deserves to die? The only future is for those who step up. I'm not interested in your words. I'm interested in your actions. If your words don't back up your actions, you burn in the fire. Simple as that. And if your actions are wrong, you burn in the fire. The only future is for those who step up and do the right thing. Let's go fucking raid Facebook, YouTube headquarters, all this shit. Let's go fucking raid and arrest them as citizens arrest ourselves for their crimes. I've got tons of databases to justify it. Of evidence. I keep putting it up. They keep trying to shut it down. The evidence is there, piles of it. Not many people have organised it like I have. But the evidence is all there. The justification's all there. Let's fucking do it. Let's go citizens raid. Instead of storm Area 51, let's start with Facebook. Let's storm Facebook headquarters on 9/11 on year 2021. That'd be like 20 years after 9/11. On the 20-year anniversary. 2021. Not September the 11th. I mean, let's do it. 9/11, 2021. We'll raid Facebook headquarters in every fucking country, and we'll arrest them ourselves. And if any government officials, police officers get in the way, we kill them. Because they had their chance for many years to arrest them. All the evidence has been there. They've been asked to arrest them. They refuse. They come to the victim's home saying, "Have you been threatening Facebook?" I say, "Look, I've got human rights here. I'm being censored. What are you going to do about it?" "Oh, we're going to arrest you." Those police officers need to die. They've involved themselves in a conspiracy against your nation. They need to die. This is in times of war. They're wielding a gun. They're wielding powers of police, which is even more harmful to abuse than a gun. They are an active combatant in war. It's his life or death. you have to fucking kill them. It's the law. The police don't define the law. Facebook don't define the law. None of them are qualified. There's public servants. Help me fucking raid, arrest, convict, and where necessary execute every single one of these Facebook employees for their crimes. I keep putting up evidence. There's no case against what I say. This is why they censor me. I'm not the only one, but I'm one of the biggest ones that they censor. They do this because they have no case. They're desperately trying to keep this out of the public eye. They're trying to intimidate you into not acting. This is because they're weak. They're confused. They know they're losing. All they can do is cover shit up. They just repeat the same simple sequence. They're trying to threaten you with power they don't have as a bluff. Because if you call their bluff, they're fucked. So call their bluff and fuck them over with me. We live in a world full of fucking pussies. It takes a dick to fuck all the assholes. So check this out. Here's a communist government scam of trying to take just theft and all kinds of criminal shit. We're all fucking this shady shit. This page called Thank You. And it's just a big fucking scam. You look this stuff up. They're putting ads on Facebook and stuff. Here's what I just wrote. Let's just find it. This ad was on my Facebook wall. I'm the founder of Anonymous. You want? I'll just read it out. I'm the founder of Anonymous. I'm sick, dying, and a fugitive without a crime in my own country, Australia. I have all the answers and the proof. I don't ask for your money. I don't want your approval. I don't need your permission. You want to do the right thing? Then stop using your voices to virtue signal and stop wasting your time and resources empowering others to speak on your behalf. If you want to talk, let's do a real debate in public for all the world to see your arguments stand on their own merits. I'm in for that. But am I ever going to be allowed a voice? No, all I see are greedy money-grubbing opportunists who want to put tape over my mouth whilst claiming to speak on my behalf with self-proclaimed magical solutions that cannot be explained, cannot be challenged, and coercively and manipulatively demand blind faith. I'm the guy that every dog in hell wants to silence, and they will do absolutely anything to avoid facing me in front of the cameras at the table of debate. If you have a case to make, I will give you the podium. You don't need to ask. You don't need to pay me. You don't need a special title in some silly inner circle hierarchy to be worthy of having a voice in my presence. Rather, I insist, and we both get to speak. You can be a king or a peasant. I will still give you the podium so long as you have a case to make. As the founder of Anonymous, I have an idea that no one can explain. As what seems to be yet another LARP of me, you have an idea that no one can explain. The only difference is that everyone understands my idea, and no one understands yours. How can anyone be in for something if it can never be coherently explained and no one understands what it even is? Since no one can explain, and I am literally the no one, I can therefore explain anything and everything in clear terms that everyone can understand. But who among you wants to hear? And who among you will go beyond empty words and literally and physically defend my right to free speech? The self-proclaimed leaders and heroes are just vultures upon your soon-to-be fresh carcass. When they fight over the other vultures over your carcass, it isn't you that they're defending, but the plunder of your resources they need to sustain themselves. Beware of those who speak from a pedestal and claim to represent the innocent and vulnerable. The children, the elderly, the oppressed, the sick, the poor, the starving. If you want to solve poverty and starvation, then stop seeing it as a problem. When people abandon their responsibilities and end up with a hellhole as a result, it's a good thing. It teaches them consequence for being selfish and abandoning their responsibilities. And if they don't learn that lesson, everyone else can still learn from their example of what not to do. The worst thing you can do is do it for them, at the cost of yourself. And if the cause isn't self-inflicted, then stop seeing multinational corporations as the solution. When people conspire to covertly and systematically take over foreign lands, they are invaders and parasites and should be treated in the same way your immune system treats an infection. Begin virtue signal Q. You're welcome. End virtue signal Q. Now, as you can see, 34 minutes ago, today at 11:32 p.m, it's 12:07, I've just posted this a short time ago. Suddenly, my account's locked. Let's go to my profile. Account restricted. Only you can see this. Really, this just came out as soon as this happened. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, we got a September the 24th, October the 12th. Well, hang on a second. That's not 2019. Okay, so I've had on October the 4th. Apparently, I had a post that didn't violate community standards about a year ago, and so September the 24th. Apparently, a couple of weeks ago, I've done it again. Have I? Okay. Account restricted. You can't post or comment for 3 days. Well, the only thing on the log here was on September the 24th over the past year, and obviously there's no. There's a reference to that. This one's been deleted, of course, conveniently. And this one is of me basically saying, stop genociding my people. Basically, that's all I said. And I got banned. I got a threat for that. But no, nothing. I'm getting threats everywhere from YouTube, Google, Facebook, all this, over things that I've never said or done, or things that have no definition. But, where's this? You can't post or comment in 3 days. There's no information here. It happened straight after I post on this fucking government communist scam. For no reason. So it's nothing to do with these two things here, which are both bullshit to begin with. This just happened. As soon as I post that message that I just read out. You can't post or comment for 3 days with no reason given. Because of that scam I just showed before. It's fucking this government scammer here. You can see. Let's go again. I'll show. I just friggin' posted. It's the only thing I've said. Just posted. 37 minutes ago. 37 minutes ago. Case and point of what I just said. So here's their information. A bunch of fucking government communist scammers. And there is beyond hell to pay. Really, they're a beauty, cosmetic and personal care product service company, are they? Really? They're promoting a scam to make money and take over the world and shit. It's fucking disgusting. We're a consumer movement who exists to see a world where no one person lives in extreme poverty. Well, I have a poverty of basic human rights, which is worse than starvation or any other monetary poverty. And you're the cause of it. You're the fucking cause of it. Sponsored by Facebook or orchestrated by Facebook. Case and point. See, look, this has just happened, right? Can't post and comment for 3 days. Well, apparently, this is in relation to this latest one, which is closed. Of course, I appealed it. It can't give me a reason, because it's all fucking communist lies. But if I violate something after this one here, I can't post or comment for 7 days, according to these imaginary rules that don't make any sense. They're always changing. Okay. If I've done something, well, what have I done? There's no reference to that. And over here it says I can't post for 7 days. Really? So it's changed from 7s to 3. There's no coherence because it's all fucking made up. It's all bullshit. There are no rules. They just make shit up as they go. It's all a big fucking act. These criminals must be executed. Simple as that. They must be executed for their crimes. Facebook needs to be, pretty much, Mark Zuckerberg, his entire staff, every single person who has ever worked at Facebook, raid and arrest a whole lot of them. If they resist, execute them. Many of them would be executed after their trial. What I just said, what I just quoted myself writing, look at the fucking result. Case and point. Just want to add one more thing. This is just an example of what my Facebook newsfeed looks like. Sponsored ads for ISIS. Sponsored Facebook ads for ISIS. Really? It gets worse than this. Every single sponsored ad on Facebook, which is like every 2 posts that I get, is either a phishing attempt sponsored by Facebook, you try to report them, you get banned for the trouble. For example, I'm pretty sure this particular one I reported, so many other people reported, we all got banned for reporting it. And it stayed up. Here we got 24,000 views. This one was been around. It's just one of many, many, many. It's either phishing attempts or pro-communism government propaganda, telling you to dob in your friends for questioning the government and stuff like this. All sponsored by Facebook, all universally one-sided, all criminal. Yeah, this one alone speaks for itself. Speaks for its fucking self. And this is all day, every day. Anyone on YouTube tries to ban me for this, for putting up this video, I'm going to hunt you down. I'm going to gut you on live stream. You should see what I'm going to do to you with my hammer. Every single one of you, I'm going to hunt down every fucking one of you who did this to me. Who censored me all over the place. Who stalked me. Who threatened me and shit. I will do this to you on live stream. I will play back your laughter and shit on live stream while I kill you. What are you going to do? Report me to the government? Accuse me of violating some community standards that don't exist? No, no, no. You follow the law or you die. You invade my country. You put propaganda into my country to genocide my people. I caught you red-handed over and over again. You cover up the truth. You threaten the victims. You die. This is an invasion. You die. You follow our rules. We don't follow. You don't get to make the rules. And when you make a monopoly, you lose all power whatsoever. You don't make any rules. You are not qualified to determine morality and truth. You don't make the rules. You follow our laws or you die. As an invader. Go ahead, if you want to accuse me of committing a crime, go and fucking report me to the government because I'm a fugitive already. I've got no criminal record whatsoever. I'm a political refugee in my own country. All you can do is cover shit up. The moment any of this goes public, you're fucked. So you just censor everything as a criminal of the worst kind, genocidal criminal. You try and censor it and threaten and keep it under the table. You ban me for this, I kill ya. There is no way out of it. Anyone who lays a hand on me to censor me from a position of government and corporate power, you die. If you want to do it rightfully. You want to have some kind of justification. You want to contend my right to self-defense and say that you have some kind of a justification. Go through the courts, do it in publicly and transparently, do it legitimately, then censor me at the end of it all. But you're never going to do that, because you can't. Every one of you who censor me and other people, like you do this in the best of times. You suffer serious consequences for that at the best of times. But in these times, and the crimes of genocide that are going on here, you die. You do the deed, it's too late. You don't get it. You don't get a voice. You die. You are marked for execution. So if you want to go get you want to conspire with other criminals, other communists or government officials or whatever to try and fake justifying censoring me and stuff, go ahead, because they're on the death list too. I'm calling you bluff. Go ahead, do it, you little fucking weasels. You're all dead. Every fucking one of you. Or don't I have the right to self-defense? I'll show you the hard way in a lesson that will never be forgotten. Oh, and one more thing. Just look at this. History. Warning. October 2, 2020. Restriction. October 2, 2020. Restriction. October 2, 2020. This is all that just happened, right? one thing that I say on Facebook. It's all to do with the one thing I said on Facebook, as I said before. So we got, you can't post, comment, or use Messenger for 7 days. You can't post, comment, or use Messenger for 30 days. We understand that mistakes happen, so we didn't restrict your account. All at the same time. So we've got a whole fucking army of people fighting over which imaginary rule to enforce on my account. Well, we've settled with an imaginary, which it's not even in the fucking log, of a 3-day account restriction. I can't post or comment for 3 days. And over here it says, look, 3 completely different fucking incoherent things. This is every fucking day. Every fucking day. So which one of these is in order? Like, they're all on the same day. Which is before or after which? How many people are involved with banning and unbanning and all these shit that they do to my account? Shadow banning is just the tip of the iceberg of this filth. They're just making it up as they go. These are criminal, pervert terrorists who must be executed. They're trying to destroy my nation. They're just trying to genocide my people. And if my people are genocided to oblivion, there will be nothing left. There will be no one left to stop them. These people need to be taken out. They are terrorists who have taken over these corporations and have taken over your ability to speak to each other. They must be taken out and executed, along with every single person who allies themselves with them. They have no case to make. That's why they do this censorship. If what they're doing had any kind of moral or legal justification whatsoever, they would be openly, with all the criticism going on about this, they would be openly saying, oh, let's meet at the table. No, they don't. They underhandedly, violently censor and make people disappear and shit. Because they have no case to make. It's completely full of shit. There are no rules, and they don't make the rules. They just make it up as they go and pretend that they're following some kind of moral or legal pattern when they're not. These people are terrorists who need to be fucking taken out. Every single one of them, every single one of their allies who decide to conspire with them. One final thing, very important point to note. If I've violated some imaginary community standards, right? Normally, my post would be deleted. It's still up. Here it is. It's still up. No reference to what I'm being banned over. If I've said something that's supposedly immoral or illegal, where is the post that's been taken down? Is this like those times where I get banned with a completely devoid, empty ban message? Or one of those ones that are written in poorly written English, in like inbred half English that looks like from somewhere in the other side of the world, someone who doesn't even know English, involving some incoherent terrorist threats of some sort. No reference to what I'm being banned over, when it's damn obvious I only ever said one thing. I was busy programming and I was looking through my newsfeed. I wouldn't say nothing. I was looking through my newsfeed and I saw that and it pissed me off because I saw exactly who they were, what they were doing, and I posted this message here. All I've said. My message has not been deleted. No, it's just underhanded criminal censorship, and the people responsible must be executed! Along with anyone who sides with them, who tries to get in the way.